we are going to check out the trailer for NORCO, which is a game that I've had in my library for ages. Well, I've had a demo in my library for ages. The game is already out, so you can actually play it now. But I haven't got around to it. So this is my first time checking out the trailer, and this is the first time that I'll be checking out the demo. So here we go. Here's NORCO. It already looks really good. A greener world awaits. This looks so good. I'm gonna need to move my camera, I think, for this one. What the heck? Okay, wonderful. Are we all? I'm really excited to check this out. I will say, Raw Fury are some of my favourite. They make some of my favourite games, or publish some of my favourite games. I just get so giddy when I think that I actually get to work for them. Right, let's check out NORCO. Can I wonder if I can. Raw Fury, big fan here. Yes, I've been a big fan of theirs for ages. Can I use my controller with this? Let me see. Yes, I can. It already passes the test. Okay, that's very loud. That's very loud. Shield hid the stars behind halogen and flame, projected onto the sky every night. There's no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. Ooh. So, this is already giving me vibes of Disco Elysium, where I can choose. I still can't sleep without that sound. This already looks incredible. You often dream that the towers were cathedrals, that the swamps listened when you spoke, that the birds became radiant spheres while circling NORCO's sky. You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. I knew he'd get over it. He never did. You caught out on the Grainer to Chicago and onward to the west coast, thinking you'd never return. You wandered through the overlit suburbs of the vast American limbo. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. You spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behaviour. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. You headed east. You threw your phone into the Rio Grande and joined the armies of the Mesa. For months you were in the company of fugitives, sleeping in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the parched land. are heading in a freightliner. Home from a landline in a motor's house somewhere beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. You made your way back home. Act 1. You awake from a delirious dream and you find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Monkey watches you from the corner. Oh, okay. What's this here? Oh, what is this? A mind map? Mind map. You are home again. Because your brother needs you. Because your mom died. You were travelling through the Midwest. The freight cars rattled in the cold dusk as you crouched on the grainer porch. Suburbs, fences, traffic, black country, all passing for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van from Chicago to Des Moines? Or I think it's I don't know how to pronounce that. You stole a heater from Walmart and brought it to the poorly attended house show. From there to Kansas City to Denver. Across the Rockies. Your friends went south and you were glad to be alone. You spent long nights on those highways in a shitty sleeping bag. Down the Pacific coast. You were in California when the summer arrived. You recall the familiar smile on the face of the old man in the Central Valley ditch. That smile burned its image into your mind. You finished thought. I am actually going to turn things down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me if I can. Is this settings? Expert mode. No. Back. I just need to turn things down. Sound. Just need everything to be slightly quieter, I think. Lovely. Is that too quiet now? Maybe too quiet. Well, that's good, I think. I think that's good. Right. Monkey, your best friend, a childhood gift. You spoke with him often when things got difficult, but then you left. He sat here for 5 years collecting dust. 5 years his eyes filled with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring contest, part 1. Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet Monkey's gaze. Ready? Yes? I wasn't paying attention. You successfully meet Monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Staring contest part 2. Circles will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the circle when the outer ring locks into place. Yes? Oh, shit. I failed. That was really fast. Your stair was no match for monkeys. Try again. Yeah. Anger melts from monkey's face. Take monkey. You drape monkey over your shoulder. No. Just like this. I got a crumpet. Maybe I... Oh, monkey. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No. It is cold today. Right, I got a monkey. The laptop, you gifted your idols on shoddy particle board disk. As the screen illuminates, you notice that the signal in the house is dead. No internet. It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. View it. Need cash fast? Install Quack Job. Use promo code BLEED. Oh god. Kind of name is a quack job. Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. App's a way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than them people living in the mall in Kenner. You can't trade that coin. They use on hardly anything. Oh gosh. Seen this exact thing OP still there? Oh gosh. Weird. Quack job. What have we got here? Can we click on anything here? Clickety click click. Whoop. What else? Ooh. A flyer from a show your friend put on a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out while one of the opening bands played. I was outside. You didn't feel like being around crowds that night. After the show, you and Blake walked the river back to Norco. You watched the sun rise over the grain elevators. Anything else? I've already looked at that. Books. Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. Okay. The proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward, Gentilly, St. Bernard, and finally the East. They curated a theatrical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. There's some words in here that I've never heard of. Never had to. I mean, milieu? What the heck is a milieu? I don't even. Is Gentilly a place? There's words in here that I've never heard. I mean, I've heard zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. Okay. Let's see if we can do some more mind mapping. This? Your brother. Is a lot. Younger, reckless, gets into trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling, edgelord, sensitive, compassionate, foolish. Can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves but often makes things worse. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. Was terrified of you leaving and now he's terrified of you dying. When I think of him, I just feel guilt. No love or anything like it. Your brother is oblivious. Your grandma once said that she didn't expect much from Blake. She said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Blake was sitting in the chair across from her, staring down at a tablet. After she left the room, you asked him how he felt. I feel fine, he said. Why? Because of what Gran said, you responded. He looked confused. What'd she say? Your brother. We've done that one, yeah? Let's go here. Your mom. died. The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs, then her brain. She was on chemo, never finished her third course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Your mum. Interesting. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Is that it? Nothing else. We've got monkey. Look away. Look away! The laptop, yeah, gifted you. We've done this bit. Oh, disregard. What else? Oh, we can look out the window. Nice. A sticker from grade school, half peeled from the window. That's about right. That's about right. Can we? Oh, there's a thing here. We can go living room. I didn't see that. Oh, wow. Your mum's unfolded laundry. Well, that's never going to get done now, is it? You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The Western Margin of the Lake. Critiques of Deliberate Eternality. Fence line. I'm going to go deliberate externality. Shield has acquired much of Norco's most flood-resistant land. I'm sorry that you can't see that. Through a variety of mechanisms. Madare and Moore argue that one such mechanism is a process of deliberate externality. This theory posits that key corporate decision makers encourage the company to emit effluent and noxious substances into the environment with the explicit intention of decreasing neighbouring property values. This compels residents to sell their properties below market value to relocate as quickly as possible. The criticism that this theory often receives is that it diminishes the importance of slavery in situating black residents along industrial fence lines up and down the Mississippi River. In the words of Carter, slavery was the deliberate externality from which Shield continues to profit. Pollution was never needed. I am not that interested in books, so even in real life. A photo of your mum holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white. An old defective flat screen that your mum never bothered to bring to the curb. You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Sure. Tune in. Oh gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Or we can change the channel. Well, this is all very cheery. Yeah, let's turn that off. It's all very cheery, isn't it? What was she reading? A family photo album? Oh, bless her. Let's have a little look. Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. The best kind. Your grandfather. A peculiar look in his face, impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake through the obscure lighting. He's dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. Pleated khaki shorts. A photo labelled Duck. Mind map has been updated. Scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man at the centre points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Turn the page and there's Blue, your father, though you've never thought of him that way. An easy smile on his face, a canister of dip shoved into his front pocket. You set the book aside. Okay, so our mind map has been updated. Let's just get through all of this and then we'll go to the mind map. Memories of sleepless nights. Your mom sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanour, as if you were interrupting some urgent and obligatory task. You'd continue to the kitchen with no words exchanged. I thought she hated me. Oh no. Did I do that one? I thought she hated me. Many of them, those nights are rare. Many of them you don't remember. I was gonna say I thought she hated me. Gosh darn it. Maybe we can do that again. Remind you of sleepless nights. Gosh darn it. A letter from Shield Oil sits atop a stack of mail. Shield Oil community notice. Dear neighbour, please be advised. There will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on the evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Shield NORCO office of community engagement. As a community manager, that fills me with dread. Right, let's have a little look then. We've got more here. Blue. Here's a vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, cologne, tools, the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Okay. Who's this guy? Your grandfather, Peter, Pops Pierre Malencon. He passed away when you were a teenager. He seemed to court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. Interesting. That's Duck. Duck? Oh gosh, I'm so cold. Oh, Christ. Bloody freezing. Right, so we've got a couple of things down here that you probably can't see. We can go to the kitchen, the bedroom, or the front yard. I think let's go to the kitchen. You were always frightened by the laundry room. You discovered so many dead cockroaches in this microwave over the years that it's discouraged you from ever using it. For several months, the dead baby roach was stuck between the clock's display and the protective screen, blocking the hour. Sorry, I've got earache. I've got a bit of earache at the moment. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine. Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. I'm enjoying this though. This is wonderful. Oh, pills. Your mum's painkillers are spilled across the counter. What have we got in the fridge? Anything? Weird, isn't it, that people just keep sticking stuff to the fridge? My mum's fridge is full of, like, covered in all kinds of stuff. We can go out the back door here. Oh gosh. What the F is this? Million sits in a characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall the night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mask was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind a constellation of eyes. The robot regards you casually. Wow. Speak. Kay, you're awake. Couldn't sleep. Catherine used to say the sound of the refinery helped pacify you. Perhaps that is no longer true. In any case, I'm certain I was no help. She gestures towards the motorcycle at the edge of the carport. I was turning over the engine on that bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy. but they're in good shape now. All I need is a fuse and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing inside, but I had my hands full. Were you expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went to. I wonder where he could be. Likely at the bar or bookstore if I had to guess. Okay, where can we get a fuse? The gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. Why would so many people be calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. I sense that many people would like to acquire that data. I am unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts. Who exactly would want to see the data? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others had forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. Who was the client? I haven't a clue. These aren't things she discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research. She finally worked herself to death there. She had an addictive personality, there's no denying that, but she cared about you and your brother more than she was willing to express. So anyway. That's all. We've got a robot companion. Let's do this mind map thing. Gosh, I'm freezing. Okay. Your mum was conducting research. For who? For a client in Fat City. Your mum... Finished thought. Okay. Million. Was... a fugitive. Once a fugitive, now just a relic. She spends hours in stasis beneath the house like any discarded thing would. Million. This is really interesting. Your mum was conducting research for a client in Fat City. That's all you know? Okay. This is really good so far. I'm really enjoying this. As always, everything that Raw Fury publishes is just absolutely fantastic. Pry bar. A steel pry bar lies on the ground. Okay. Can we take it? This truck was your grandfather's. You remember riding in his lap while he let you steer, the dead wasps that collected behind the seat, the smell of grease, whiskey and nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck into New Orleans on the weekends. No AC, windows down, the rattling chassis was deafening, going 75 on Interstate 10. Million has been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mum's death. That's nice. Hey, what's this? Your mum's old 4-cylinder. It was extensively rust. It has extensive rust and wear. Aha, nice. Can we go back in here? Where's this? This is back into the kitchen. Can we go up the ladder? Oh, this takes us into the attic. Very cool. I wanted to look out of the window. I thought that would have been really awesome. There used to be much more clutter up here. You imagine your mum gave it away as the end approached. Oh gosh. I don't know what it is about cold weather. It always makes me so sleepy. I swear I'm part bear. I swear that I'm part bear. It's hibernation time. It's hibernation time. Right. There's not a lot of junk up here. Oh, hey, Ripmincher, how you doing? There's not a lot of junk up here. Can we go back? Let's go back to the kitchen. And let's go back to... We can go to the backyard, which should be into attic. Living room? Back to the living room. Okay. don't really know where to go. You good? I'm glad. Monkey. Monkey stares at you. You stare at monkey. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. We are... That's home. And that's the Shield Oil Refinery. The sprawling Shield Industrial Complex. Long ago it was plantation land, cheap and abundant. Along the Mississippi River, the refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Towers, carbon and alloy, and stainless steel. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit that rocked the town. Pipelines. The webwork crosses high and low, over and under traffic and water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. Gosh, I'm so tired. I think I'm just very cold. That's what it is. Lights everywhere. Metal halide probing the river's expanse. Coded patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs winking, thinking, knowing. Something to decipher in all that Norco light. I remember blue. You only think that you do. When he died, part of her did too. Can I go back to the map? Oh, this has been updated. Shield is an oil refinery. Shield Gulf South is a regional subsidiary of the transnational oil empire. It holds a large share of leases in the Gulf of Mexico and refines crude oil right here in Norco. The chemical annex sits on the other side of town from the refinery. It produces the feedstock for plastic consumer products. Shield owns half the town. Shield. Finish thought. This is really interesting. I'm actually very much enjoying this. And now where? Reminds you of sleepless nights. Maybe I need to look at all the books. The western margin of the lake. Many tragedies have come to pass along the western margin of Lake Pontchartrain. The unnamed hurricane left the settlements of Frenier and La Branche in a state of unrecognizable destruction. Those who survived did so by clinging for their lives to the limbs of cypress trees. The fables and secrets of those communities lie with the bones now, scattered in the sediment of the lake. Wow. Fence line diaspora. In the end, we decided to leave Dimes. It wasn't the cat cracker or the smells, or the fear for our children's health that drove us away, though they played a part. Truth be told, it was the media attention, the spokespeople and activists and academics and all this. I was done with it. I was done with being a poster child, done with being thought of as a victim. I wanted my experience to be my own, not something to gawk at or dissect in a laboratory. Interesting. I think all of that's very, very relevant to... Is this a real cat? Your mum fed the neighbourhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. Your grandfather's statue of the Virgin Mary sits in the shadows along the crawl space of the house. Oh, creepy. Creepy merch. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. It looks really creepy. You run your hands along the deterioration contours of the statue. What the fuck? That's really scary. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the centre of the electronic configuration is what appears to be a card reader. What the heck? Weird. That's just weird. That's just weird. 3 times this house is flooded. The first flood is barely a memory. Placing your feet on drenched carpet, your mum and grandfather ripping out sheetrock, sitting in a small RV in the backyard, setting dolls on a cluttered table. The second flood. I was 14. The pumping station failed during a heavy rain. You were in class watching the clouds move upriver. You got a text message from your mum saying, "Stay in. I'll come get you." For 2 weeks you shared a hotel room with your mum and Blake. She spent all her days gutting the house. In the evenings she would sometimes help. And the third flood? Another pump failure. Your mum hired contractors with the insurance money. She said that she was getting too old for it. You were bitter. You blamed her for not selling the house sooner. You stayed with friends in New Orleans. The fourth flood will follow a slow hurricane and it'll be a calamity. It'll leave the entire region submerged as critical levees breach. There will be massive blackouts last week's. Much of the sewerage infrastructure will be damaged beyond repair. The embattled federal government will do nothing to assist and it will bankrupt the region. Small militant enclaves will form along the high ground of the Mississippi River. They'll take to piracy and hijack commercial shipping vessels. Private mercenary forces will retaliate in kind. Slowly, industry will flee this hot zone. The old river control structure will collapse from neglect and sabotage. The Mississippi River will again change its course. NORCO, an old abandoned refinery town on a ghost river. Your house will be squatted and then raised. Aye. Interesting. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. I'm tired, I'm cold, and I've got an itchy nose. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, we've done everything in here, I think. We've done everything that we can do in here. I really want to take this. I want to take it. Let's go back out here. I think we can also walk out here. Hey. Oh, jeez. The snowball stand is closed for the winter. A snowball stand? Oh, a turtle!
The turtle! He crawled out of the trash can.
Don't touch him, see? He's dirty.
No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water.
Trash water is not clean. We gotta go, see?
Just let me stare a little longer. He's pretty.
Padu Private Investigations. We snoop for you. The lights are on at Padu Private Investigators. You knock, no answer. Floodgate Tavern. Home. Dimes discount. Let's go to the tavern. The Floodgate. Here we go. The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. It's closed. Should be open later in the evening. Okay. Okay, so we've got to come. Basically, we've got to come back. Let's go back to Apple Street. And let's go to Dimes Discount. Oh, we need a fuse. That's what we need. We need to get a fuse. A film crew is setting up along the river road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. Oh, is it? It's not a real corpse, right? As you near the set, the small, energetic man jumps from his chair. Attention, dumbass! Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? It's a detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any other questions? Sounds cool. So is this like a murder scene? Keep it up and it's gonna be. Hey. You know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Yeah. We could use some cultural expertise, you might say. We're filming a Bayou Cop drama and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin. I'm from Texas. Oh, that's right. No, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside of Austin. Well, that doesn't make you a cowboy, Hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yoke. Oh, the yokel. The director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? This script needs some work. What do you say? Why would they just ask a random? Fine. Great! Hey Noah, get over here so you can learn something from this stupid redneck. The actor smolders. He whispers under his breath. I'm a redneck? Fine, Noah, you're a redneck. A real son-of-the-earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you, okay? So just take a knee. Alright, anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? Hey Lone Wolf, how you doing? Hey. An asshole? That's it? An asshole? Thanks a lot, William Faulkner. That's real creative. Now get out of here. You're holding up production. Whatever. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Little has changed. The neighbouring business still sits abandoned. The surrounding streets are quiet and empty. Whoa! Look who's back! What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? And you even brought your little doll. That's cute. I'm back because my mom died. Huh, you're not that stupid, are you? Catherine, she's too valuable. They'd never let her die. If anything, she's probably vacationing on a hard drive somewhere. You're trolling me about my dead mom. Trolling? You so goddamn sensitive. Can't say nothing around you. Your mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me to help from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with shields snooping around. I've seen some wild shit out in them swamps of Catherine. Kind of shit. I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. And anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you in this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth. Ain't letting no one through till I get an apology, very least. That sucks. Don't patronize me with your weak pity. If you really want to get through, get me some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. Yeah, Hocus Pocus 2 in 2 days. I'm gonna try and save it for Halloween. I'm gonna try to save it. Do I fight him or leave? Fight or leave? I'm gonna fight. I'm just gonna see what happens if I fight him. Are you joking, right? Trying to get wrecked? Alright, then let's go! What is this? What do I do? Oh. Oh. Troy attacks. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh, that was weird, wasn't it? Okay, can we go in? Now that we've knocked him out? I need a fuse, please. A fuse. Fuses hang on the shelf. Yeah, I know a fuse when I see one. You grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. Yeah, that was weird, right? To use an item in your inventory, drag the item from the inventory menu to the intended target. Do we have a dog? Dusty bags of dog food line the shelves. I don't think we have a dog. Candy, protein bars, bubblegum, breath mints, taffy. Okay. I guess that I have to pay for the fuse. A fuse for your mum's motorcycle. Can I pay? You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. You are welcome. The disembodied illuminated head of the kiosk levitates silently in the browser tab. Good evening. How may I help you? You own this place? I am Discountware, a distributed cloud-based operating system for American Discount Southeast Incorporated. Semantic version number 16.3.3. The owner of this franchise is Perilou & Sons LCC. Discountware is licensed to Perilou & Sons LCC via the standard American Discount Southeast Incorporated license agreement. How'd you like the job? I proudly perform the routine maintenance operations of the procedures of 227 American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location across the Southeast region. American Discount Southeast Incorporated is a model company awarded for excellence in business and community service. Thank you for inquiring about American Discount Southeast Incorporated. You know Troy, that guy outside? Thank you for your inquiry. I am forwarding it to Perilou & Sons LCC. I keep saying LCC. It's LLC. Perilou & Sons LLC has declined to respond to your inquiry. Why'd Troy get fired? American Discount Southeast Incorporated prides itself on its outstanding mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. and American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations, we leverage automation and machine learning technologies for enhancing the lives of all employees. Oh, how boring. To apply for a position at any American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location. I'm good. Bye. I don't need a job. No, why don't you get a job? Right. Let's go. Oh, what is this? What is this? A man sits on a pile of flotsam, his head buried in his canvas jacket against the sharp air. Stupid horse. The man's gaze stays fixed on the opposite bank of the river, never turning to you nor the horse. Yeah? He spits on the dirt at his feet. You know what ought to dump in that water? Hell of a cocktail. He spits again, wiping a string of mucus onto his sleeve. What you out here for anyway? Ain't you heard they got a criminal on the loose? Bringing the law around here, making things harder for the rest of us. Best be sharp, young one. A lone horse drinks from the stagnant water pulled along the riverbank. Like, ay. Right, what have we got? Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with her research. He says he was conducting research in the lake. Okay. Your mom was conducting... Oh, I thought I clicked on that one. Oh. She was conducting research. I guess we've not got anything new. Okay, I guess in that case, go back here. And I think we should probably go Apple Street. Let's go to Apple Street and then see if we can get into the tavern now. Floodgate Tavern, is it open yet? It's closed. Oh, come on. Come on. But it's late. It looks late. The turtle's gone anyway. The turtle is gone. Can we... Is there anyone in? You knock, no answer. Alright, let's go home then. Let's go home. We've got the fuse. You got the fuse. Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at Soppy Paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him there. Yeah, sure, let's go. Whee! Look at us go! The sky bleeds a colour you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help you. That's an interesting mechanic, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. So we've got Monkey in the party. Monkey's in the party. Okay, Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behaviour troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Destrahan, he began running drugs into the parish. He made himself many enemies. We put those things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. I should have stuck around. Perhaps. but I'm not going to apologise for leaving. No one is asking you to, Kay. What's it been like around town? Shield has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it to be unpermitted Shield activity. She wasn't able to find any evidence of it, however it was clear that she found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know, perhaps you do? Haven't spoken to her in years, how would I know? Has Blake not mentioned anything? No. In any event, something drew her to the lake in the months before her death. How have you been? I'm always the same, Kay, always the same. Is that bad or good? Whichever you prefer. Fair enough. Where could Blake be? He spends much of his time at Sloppy Paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. Yes, let's go. Okay, so we have a few new things on the mind map. My mum was conducting research in the lake. Your mum was investigating reports of unpermitted shield construction in the lake. While there she saw something, but what? Your mum was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. Your mum saw something in the lake. Okay, this is really interesting. I'm very much enjoying this. Okay. Floodgate Tavern, home, Dimes discount. I've got something all the way over here. Sharpie Books. That's gotta be him, right? The young man leans against a station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, his silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the payday lender's sign. Okay, so that's not our brother then. A doggo, a stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes, watching the horizon with a neutral demeanour. Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. Okay. Your mum used to come here to dig through the stacks. Among the heaps of used romance novels, the westerns, she always managed to find some occult artifact. The owner is also the landlord. Do you imagine that's the only way he manages to keep a place like this running? Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue generation schemes. For a while, you could get your phone repaired here. Then they tried selling vape cartridges. Then, what's Kratom? Then anime wall scrolls. The LSU yard ornaments after that. You remember seeing online that they were trying to do some kind of acupuncture thing. In the end, the schemes always fail, and only the paperbacks remain. Oh, hey. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend, Erica, waiting behind the counter to greet you. Okay. And Million, when do you get back to town? I've been in NORCO for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering, Erica. Weird, I guess so. But anyhow. Kay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. Word on the street is you clean Troy's Clark. That guy. My god, he's such a clown. Glad he finally got a little taste of what he deserves. Just doing my part for the community. Definitely. But enough about that troll. I was keeping up with your travels online, but I haven't seen you post in a while. I haven't been online much. Oh, I tossed my phone in the Rio Grande. I respect that. Seems more and more common these days. I've been avoiding my phone as well. Helps that the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing of people chopping down cell towers, tearing fibre cables out the ground, trying to rip the internet apart. She nods into the ensuing silence. Back because of your mom, huh? Yep. I'll miss the hell out of that woman. Same. You and your brother have been living in my heart since I heard the news. I know you weren't always on the best terms with your mom, but she loved and admired you. She talked about you constantly. I think it used to make Blake upset. He felt like you were the favourite. Well, he was right. Catherine did always say you reminded her of herself, but it didn't always sound like a compliment. Have you seen Blake lately? Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He hasn't been around the house. He has not. He said he was heading to Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. He may have gotten wasted. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple of times. Did he know you were coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. Thought I'd try to surprise him. I'm sure he'll be relieved to see you. He's been resisting help, but he needs it. If I hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. Okay, let's check the mind map. What have we got? Your brother was headed to Floodgate Tavern. You mentioned this to Erica when he dropped a sloppy paperback to see her yesterday evening. Your brother... nothing else. And everything else is old news. Okay. A kitty cat! A kitty cat! So this here is the illustrious crouton. We found him behind the dumpster out back licking cardboard. Whatever you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. You know I want to try it, but I'm gonna not. I'm gonna not. Is there anything else to look at here? Yes. You scan the titles on the shelf. Don't be a vampire. You pick the slim self-published paperback from the shelf and flip to a random page. Another dark and lonely night spent in this cavern of despair, hidden from the daylight. Blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Though being a vampire would be sexy. Oh, thought being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Also, blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think it'd be like this. Oh, it's funny because I'm playing a vampire in our D&D one-shot over the weekend. Good Hope Cemetery basement. A carbon copy of a document authored by the St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. The document outlines the parish's intentions to secure a roadway for a 90-metre stretch of the Shield Industrial Complex. This easement would allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The grave sites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I think in which case, let's head out. I do hope Erica is correct in that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Does something feel strange to you? It does. My mum is dead and my brother is missing. I'm really enjoying this, but I think it's probably something that I would play off stream. I think it's something that I would end up playing by myself. Clinician, what brings you here tonight? I'm dying. The cancer has gotten everywhere. There are some things I'd like to leave behind. I understand. And you were referred by Mr. Richard? Duck. That's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk to you about your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete and cracked the driveway. And the concrete broke into pieces. This made your father upset. He'd see them and frown, but he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking in those moments made you feel a fool in his mind. Your father's house was suffocating. I couldn't wait to get out. And that's why you married Blue? Yes, to have somewhere to go. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? No. That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night. The east-facing window? Yes. When you stood over him to apologise, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eyes. That's right. Oh, we can delete memories? We can delete memories? How was it after that, in the time before he died? We circled each other in wide orbits. I'd hide at the centre of the house while nursing Kay and only leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to her crib. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whispered to her about his life. And then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew. They say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights, the police scattered across the East Bank. Hi Lone Jedi, how are you? I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. I'm gonna save these, I guess. I don't know what any of this does. Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. This is many years back. But several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house, and I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him? Million? Yes. Could be it. What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in the parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminium refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home, knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcomed any trouble I could find. I don't really know what any of this does. But we're gonna save some and delete others and just hope. We'll just hope for the best. What's the significance of this image to you? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richard's branch factors into your biology. Duck's version escaped a hard fork, an extremely rare instance. It grew into some kind of monster. It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. An app? Yes. I think it has something to do with the thing. The sphere, whatever it is. But so long as it pays, I don't care. I could use the money. The app pays? Yes. I see. It seems this is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories? Anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin connecting disconnecting the sensors. A slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Miss Madea. Weird. Incredibly weird. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. Wallet watch. It says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Curious Duck is the nearest rendezvous to your location. More information awaits you there. Oh, this is the quack job thing that her brother was, that my brother was, looking at. Quack job. Do work, earn quack. They put me on a duck. Okay, let's go back. They put me... Okay, I don't know. Love you. Just checking in. Still in Arizona. New Mexico. Be careful. It doesn't seem safe to be there right now. Call you when you can. Getting worried, okay? Blake says he hasn't heard from you. Really concerned. Please call. They put me on another round of chemo. Would love to hear from you. Okay. Ma, he came back around. I'll be home soon. Calling Uncle Chip. It's fine, love you, sweetheart. Blake, can you hear me? Can you come to the living room, please? Something's happened. Out this evening, everything's okay. You need to stay home. I'll be fine, I promise. Love you, my nerd. Love you, Ma. This is so weird. Like to ruin what all it touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. She was planning to go somewhere with Dirk. I can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left them a little bit with how he went. But I was a fool. Don't worry yourself like this at the end of... Wow, no peace for me. Don't get mixed up with that thing, Kate. I'll tell you now, it won't go how you want it. Oh gosh, okay. Outstanding bills. Woof. Okay. So we've got this quack job. Install quack. The Curious Duck is your nearest rendezvous. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. What on earth? What is that? Oh, I see. What's this car thing? Order ride, no service. Working for Quack? Yeah, especially when at the start our laptop said something about Quack job and that it wasn't good. Wasn't good. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of a versioning session. Shall I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Last name? It's Mother. First name Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is, without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. That's weird. That is very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Perdido Street. Oh. The Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. The bridge cuts east through the Treme and 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in a haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the Industrial Canal, the Maldron strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi and the winter week night darkness and onward to Florida where it terminates. That's west. West is the suburb that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns spire over the overpass, silhouetted by the unnatural glow that leads to Norco. Okay. What else? The uncanny smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above the Interstate 10. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood-red tie catches the eyes of drivers speeding east. Just a click away, the sign reads. Okay, anything else we can look at here? No. Okay, so we can go to the clinic or the overpass. A makeshift puppet theatre, the curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what it's all about.
This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet?
No, what is it?
A puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's gonna eat itself.
A newly refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turned Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. Anything else on my phone? Wallet watch. Wallet watch? I need to go to the Curious Duck. I want to see what the show is. We can go to Perdido Street, City Hall, or the French Quarter. Let's do City Hall. It sure is cold. A figure sits at a desk overlooking Duncan Plaza and the deepening winter night. He watches the fingers of a cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. He watches the last remnants of commuter traffic leaving Canal Street, the pulsing tail lights, the shift workers running towards the bus. There's that kid again. A man holding a skateboard scrolls on his phone. Is that the same kid that we saw before? Beautiful night, huh? Yeah, it's lovely. It's finally a cool front. Been waiting months for it. I come out here most evenings, no one bothers me around this time, plus you see a different side of the place. What do you mean? How so? People pass through this buildings at night you'd never expect. You know who do they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? I can't remember the name. No idea. The kids that squatted the Promenade Mall. They're obsessed with Ken and John. Nope. Then it probably won't mean much to you, but anyhow, I see them come in and out of the city hall almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in that stuff. Before you get initiated, they make you wear these goofy red polo shirts. Then once you're a full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear the blue polo shirt. Sounds like a joke, and it is. I don't think they realise it. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I see around here at night. Why do they come? I wish I had a clue. Greg's or Gary's? An armed security guard greets Catherine and she enters the building. He sits on a wooden stool next to a walk-through metal detector. Good evening, Burge, please. Oh, damn. I left it at the house. There's no council meeting scheduled for this evening. You'll need an employee ID badge center. I hear that strange people come through here at night. Guy out front mentions squatters in polo shirts coming in and out of the building at night. I don't get paid to answer questions. Okay. Let's talk to him again. He's quite cool. A cool front, finally. Oh, that's all he's got to say this time, okay. Maybe we head to... oh, the overpass? The French Quarter. Oh! Oh, it's Santa! How's your night, ma'am? It's alright. No complaints. Glad to hear it. You wouldn't have to change. Yeah, you wouldn't have any spare change, would you? Oh god, not a cent. Got nothing, sorry. Figured. Oh, I'm not giving anything to this guy either. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Santa's eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets, his mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? I'll spread some Christmas cheer. Where does the money go? What are you raising money for? Something very benevolent. Like a food bank or... Yes. Yes, a food bank? A food bank. Veterans, animal shelter, who cares? Just give me $1. It's my last one. Come back on your word, are you? Fine, just take it. Okay, that's fine, I'll take it. You'll take it? Thank you? I do what I can. He's such a creepy Santa! I don't like him. A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi! He watches Catherine with a silent grin. So is this... I'm Flannelass, and these... He makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my dumpy dogs. Silent smiling resumes. He begins to pick up the lint that peppers his jacket. Flannel? Ass? Dumpy dogs? He nods and smiles. Would you like one? Don't know if my stomach could handle it. I don't know if my stomach can handle it. I'm not in the best of health. I worry that one of these may kill me. No, they're good for you. They're just a bit old. Boss says he won't resupply me with more until I sell the ones I have, but the more time passes, the harder they are to sell. How old are they? Business was popping. Like I was doing really well. Selling a lot of dogs back in YX2D. YX2D? That's nearly a decade ago. Yes. Enthusiastic nodding. Anything else I can help you with? So these dumpy dogs are nearly a decade old? What the heck? Was up till 2 AM last night. Dudes, get some sleep. Please sleep. Sleep is important. Yikes. This place is weird.
And that is why Marie Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street.
That's not scary at all.
I paid for a ghost tour. If we're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back.
Regularly decides to kill God and or gods, but well, yes. Night all, have fun. Alright, thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Please come back if you can tomorrow. We're doing some You Suck at Parking, and I need you all to bring the chaos, bring the pain. Steal sleep from the gods and gift them to yourself. Sounds nice.
This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you?
Well, technically I am not one, but
Excuse me?
my roommate is.
Then where is he?
Long story. I came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I am having an alright time. The city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some molly? I hate New Orleans.
What the fuck is this place? Right, can we even... Can we go anywhere? Oh, this is the duck place. The Curious Duck? There's a small plaque next to the door that says Curious Duck. This is the place. Door's locked. Oh, god damn. Well, now what?
Hey ma'am, you got anything to spare?
I just gave my last dollar to Santa.
You gave Sketchy Santa your money?
His sign says he's raising money for veterans. Last night it was for leukemia. Night before that it was something else. I respect the grift, but he stole our corner. Tell him something? You should confront him. We did. He tried to kill us. Yeah. With a knife. Wow. It was dull, so it just bruised a little. Are you okay? Be a lot better if I had another drink. Right, how do I get in then? I can't get in, it's locked. Door's locked. Door's locked. Is he craving a dog? Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with the shop over there? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. curious duck. Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless they know the secret knock. What's the secret knock? I can't say, sorry. It's urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of these old hot dogs. You won't regret it. He's called Flannel Ass? Doubtful. How much? Just $14. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Christ, do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn, well, what if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. I think I've got to maybe talk to some people. Hey, maybe I can steal Santa's thingy.
What is it? Found another dollar?
No.
Well, go find one.
As a matter of fact, I was going to suggest that you spend your fresh new dollar on a delicious hot dog.
What?
Right over there.
You're creeping me out.
A delicious, well-aged dumpy dog.
Those things are expensive and I only have $1 because you haven't gotten me any more of them. Now leave me alone.
The man masquerading as a tour guide continues to lose control of the crowd. This city is just one big scam. Maybe I could just text back to Quack Job and just be like, I need the knock, please. Can I? Oh. Oh wow, okay. Incomplete. I need to get in. I need to sell some dogs. You need to get into the Curious Duck. Find me a customer, I'll get you in. That's a flannel ass promise. I can't possibly ask them. Can't believe you gave Sketchy Santa $1 and not us. Harsh. I know, I feel bad, guys. I do. I do feel bad. Maybe I can go to... I don't want to go back to the overpass, do I? I'll go back to the overpass. Hey, the puppet show! Yeah! A crowd has arrived to watch the show. Finally. Is it gonna start? The show is getting started. I should take a seat. Let's watch the show. Heck yeah! Deep in this cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening. My last child has died. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads, behind our eyes. 'Tis a curse that I am the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisher-fool who called me his own. What the heck is that name? I'm just gonna say it. Thank you for the follow, Kiss My Balls. What a name! What a name! That's great. Oh, gotta have a little laugh, haven't you? That's great. Ay, ay, ay. Don't apologise. Unless you're here to cause trouble, in which case off you pop. Kiss My Balls like Sweet Pete. That's brilliant. Yeah. Right, anyway. I was once captured by a fisher-fool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the stinking streets. He fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. I left on the night of a monstrous flood. The fool has not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this and you may again leash me like a dog. What are we doing here? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Hello, fisherfool. You've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who captures the small ones. Peel the flesh from his skull. Do this and I'll be your dog again. Sure did. Sure did. This is a bit strange. Ooh. Something here. A solitary egret stands on the rush, undisturbed by the boat's wake. Whoops. No regrets. Yeah. Egrets. Hi. I'm smashing my ship up. My ship. My wee boat. My wee boat. I suck at docking. I suck at boating. Here we go. A hand-painted cross and votive candles hide in the rushes along the bank. Okay. Had to head out. Had to read it out. I don't get that one. No, I don't get it. Someone might have to explain it to me in the Discord. A bone white oak tree towers above the display. Parking, docking, all of them. Yeah, I suck at everything. I suck at everything. Oh! Been a while, I got it. I got it. A bone white oak tree towers above the display with a plaque nailed to its trunk. It reads, "Monster that took you. Promise I'll find your daddy. He loves you. Rest easy, child." A small assortment of sentimental objects are piled at the foot of the cross. I think we should just leave. Oh. don't really know where to go. Oh, we're back here. We're back here. Bring me the skull of the shrimp catching man. Do this and I'll be your dog again. Okay, so we've got to go this way. We've got to go this way. This is interesting, isn't it? I'm glad this isn't the whole game though, because I suck at this. It's so bad. Okay, so this would have been the right way to go. So we've seen all of this. Let's sift through them this time. A journey to waterlogged to, or a journal to waterlogged to read. A set of playing cards, small figurines, a cell phone case. You slide the case into your pocket. And then it's turned us this way. So I think we've got to go this way. But our boat is not looking so great. I don't think we're going to have time for another demo today, by the way. I think this is going to be the only demo we play today. Have we lost our way? I think we've got to go this way. Maybe? Maybe? The Shadow Puppet show is surprisingly boat-based. Yeah, it's weird, right? I feel like we're going the wrong way. Or we're going round in a circle, maybe? Have we perhaps gone the wrong way? I feel like we've just gone round in a circle. We've got to go down this way, perhaps? Whoops. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm wrecking the boat. So we've already been... We're back at the start. We're back at the start. I think we're back at the start. Bring me the skull of the shrimp catching man. Do this and I'll be your dog again. Oi. Why am I so bad at this? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe I do need to just wreck the boat. Wreck the boat. Wreck the boat. And that we can't look at anymore. We've done everything we needed to do there. You're supposed to rock the boat, not wreck it. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. Let's go this way then. We did what we were supposed to do here. That was the no regrets, right? Okay, there's something over here. Is this the egret again? No? This is something else, isn't it? Is it? Whoops, whoops. I'm gonna wreck it. Woof. Oh, there's more there as well. Amazing. What's this? Been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two. Been a long time. I seen anyone down this bayou. They all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator ever to hunt this lake. She makes a den just across the way. She took my child from me. I buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visit that site daily, hoping I might catch her, but she know better than to show her face. We're one to cut out that big skull of hers. That'd be something worth bragging on. It'd be roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. I see that rifle you're holding. What you say? What the fuck? I'm just gonna let them do what they're gonna do. They need to just kill each other. Suit yourself. Carry on, stranger. I'm not gonna kill the shrimper. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not a killer. You choose the alligator. I'm just gonna let them figure their own shit out. Like, you both want to kill each other. So he killed her child. Where's the eye gone now? The eye has disappeared. Okay. It sounds like they killed... Yeah, they did. Send them to mediation. Yeah, so the shrimper killed... So the alligator killed the shrimper's kid. So the shrimper killed the alligator's kid, right? An eye for an eye. They've got to figure their own shit out. Walking an alligator around on a leash is just asking for it. Yeah. Yeah. Walking an alligator around on a leash is not good. 3 crows watch from the power line that runs along the bank. That's not helpful. Put them on... Oh. Let them sort it out. Yeah, exactly. Have we got to go back to the crocodilio and just be like, nah, I'm not killing nobody. You sort your own shit out. Sort your own shit out. Whoops. Okay. We've got to go back then and be like, look, I'm not doing anything. Bring me the skull of the shrimp catching man. Do this and I'll be your dog again. I don't want... Oh, God. Why am I stuck in this? Oh, jeez. Have we got to do it? Have we got to make a decision? I think we have to make a decision. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Crash the boat. Or kill the shrimper. That's what he gets. Yeah. Let's just do it. I could crash the boat. We could. Oh! The eye is there now. Can you reach the second lips before the first? It appears again. Yeah, okay, let's go to the eye then. I want to see what that's all about. I am really enjoying this game. I'm glad that this isn't the whole game. But generally, I'm really enjoying it. I am not sure that I would play it on stream, the full game. I think it's one that I'd probably play in my own time. Right, let's get this done. An alligator hangs dead from the meat hook fastened to the limb of a cypress tree. Okay, that really didn't help us very much. I forgot about that, Ribmencher. I forgot you could do that. Oi. Right, let's try and kill this guy then. Well, because why not? I mean, what have we really got to lose? What have we really got to lose? Other than our boat, maybe? Okay, it was an eye for an eye, wasn't it? Hello again, stranger. Change your mind. Kill the shrimper! Let's do it! Oh, fuck! We did it! I don't think we're going to have time to play any more demos today. This is going to be it. But this is a great demo. This is fantastic. I'm enjoying it. could crash the boat. We could just be like, we can't live with what we've done. Glad you did my bidding, fisher fool. Just like an obedient dog. Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. You will not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. There we go. We did it. Haunted Bayou Ghost Tour. I relished the horror that struck the fisherfool's eyes. I first took one limb, but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. Interesting. Interesting. Right. The crowd is discussing the show. Alright. Can I talk to him again? Now they're talking about performing an encore. This is taking forever. I need to find something to eat. There are hot dogs up the street. There's a guy selling hot dogs in the quarter. You should grab one. I'm looking to treat myself tonight. These are what you might call vintage hot dogs. They're a finely aged delicacy. Oh really? That's a bit more interesting. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll go check it out. Haunted by you. Nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, okay. Cool. So that's that then. Maybe if I go back to City Hall I can see some of these weird people going in and out. Oh. Finally found someone to buy a hot dog off Flanelas. Okay, I guess we probably need to go back then. Right. Cool. Great. Oh hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. Deal? You're supposed to show me the knock. Oh, well sorry, Rosie would be upset. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. Okay, but I'll only show you once, so here, listen. Did you get it? That was the secret knock. Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the subtle sound of it unlocking. Fuck's sake. That's how everyone knocks. Another cat! I bet his password is password. This cat looks familiar. Don't. Touch the ball. Suppose you think you can come in here with your soft little hands and touch on my magic ball. Kiss my balls. Don't work like that, love. Now I gotta clean up the smudges. I see you been eating french fries, greasy hands. Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people always coming around here looking down at their cell phones. Greasy hands. Terrible. The app said I should come here. The app. Yes, ma'am? Something's not right about you. You a drug head? I'm sorry, is this the right place? It is, butter hands, it is. Just calm down, love, you made it. Dallas will tell you what to do. Go talk to Dallas. I'll call him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you was making. Jiggling on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right out front. I don't got time for babysitting you. Now that I gotta clean up all of this. Stains all over my balls. You check your shoes before you come in. They're clean. My shoes are clean. Why, I know that's a lie. And one last thing. That gemstone you got hanging from your neck, that thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. Well, she's a delight, isn't she, huh? She's a delight. Unopened merchandise boxes are pushed to every corner of the room. An odd jumble of Mardi Gras beads and other trinkets spills from the table. Novelty New Orleans themed t-shirts line the back wall. An overpriced selection of travel guides, cookbooks, and haunted histories of New Orleans fills the shelf. You love her? Ugh. Greased fingers. Filthy thing. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines cluttered the display cabinet. This cat looks familiar. Yeah, sure does. Right, let's head back out and talk to this guy. Guessing you're Catherine. That's right. Rosie debrief you? What's that? Was that a debriefing? I don't know if that's what I'd call it, but sure. She can be kind of, He casts his gaze into the sky and back to Catherine. Never mind. Crackjob should have a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. You love my way of reading? I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Have you been on Crackjob long? How long have you been using the app? Been doing this since before there was an app, but Super says use the app. I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. What's Super Duck? It's a way of making money. Right, but it's an intelligence of some kind. I don't know what its purpose is. I don't know why it exists. None of that. There are nodes all across the region. Points where you can speak with Super Ducks directly. These are all things Rosie should have filled you in on. Not surprised she didn't. Tell me about Rosie. I love doing voices. You love hearing them? Oh, thanks. If you love these, check out my other streams. Super Duck has become the singularity. Super Duck! Yeah. What's Rosie got to do with any of this? There are a dozen or so rendezvous points in addition to the nodes. Rosie's shop is just one of them. She must be making good money offering her place to the network. Probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she sold merchandise in years. Locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. Okay, let's go. You falling for it already? We should all become, we should all get on that Quack app. Yes. I'm ready. Me too. Check the app and let's get moving. I've earned 0.14 Quack. 0.14. Dallas joins the party. Hey. Hey. Alright, we need to do some stuff. This is going to be a long night. Sure is. Right, let's check the Quack app. Complete. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial. We've got to go to Fat City then, I guess. Only reason I ever come to the quarter is for work. How'd you get involved with Super Duck? This all used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up, the strangest thing. I was bussing tables uptown, couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed. Started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive. Yeah, been a while. I think that's about right. Yeah. Broke into a man's house in NORCO, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs, nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall, they gave me some cash, I left. So what's next? We met at the rendezvous point, so now what? Check your phone, crack code to have the information we need. Okay, so we've gotta go here, right? Eagle Janitorial. Eagle Janitorial? Go back to the overpass. City Hall, Perdido Street. Order a ride. We can order a ride. We need to go to Eagle Wholesale down in Fat City. Let's go. Wholesale restaurants. Right, this is where we're going. The doors are locked, the office is closed. Biggest node in the network is inside this building. Guess we go in. What the fuck is this? Catherine, you made it. Wow. That's the end of the demo. Wow, okay. That's that. Thank you for playing the demo. If you enjoyed the demo, check out the full game. It is actually available on Steam already. You can go and check it out. If you enjoyed that, go and buy it. There you go. Thanks for checking out NORCO with me. We finally checked it out. I actually really did enjoy that. Not sure I'd play it on stream. I think it's one of those that I would just want to enjoy in my own time. But yeah, thanks guys for checking it out with me, and I'll see you next time for some more demos.